coming off the bench in his first 8 collegiate games, USC freshman Bronny James makes his first start tonight at CU Event Center. And hi, everybody, alongside the Hall of Famer Bill. Second team foul on the Buffaloes. We have Coach Prime, Deion Sanders in the house tonight.
What an addition. Coach Prime, yeah. Come on down and join us, Deion. We got room for you here at the table.
He is missed. Boogie Ellis, who injured his hamstring last week, he's the leading scorer at 19 points per game for USC with the hamstring injury. And then Isaiah Collier in USC's last game fractured a bone in his right hand. He's going to miss the next 4 to 6 weeks as Javon Hadley starts the scoring for Colorado.
All right. They had the confetti coming out from the student section to the south end of the stadium here, Colorado Event Center.
And you mentioned Colorado losing 3 in a row. They started 2-0 for the first time in league play since 2015, but the 3 losses on the road. And nice move there by Iwechukwu, who's very talented. He's just battled injury and like Bronny.
Beautifully adorned tonight with fans who are ready to celebrate. Happy New Year!
Shot clock down to 1. And beating the shot clock is Eddie Lampkin, who had 22 points last game for Colorado, a career high.
Yes.
And today I believe I said, I can't remember what the context was, the 2 words that I never thought I'd say is Iwechukwu scores again. Has been absolutely outstanding. Terrific young man, not entitled at all, works hard, plays hard, encourages his teammates, and has earned the start tonight as Rodman makes him
poised. Kind, gentle, beautiful pass by Tristan Da Silva. And he's a remarkably gifted athlete. And it was just 6 months ago, offensive foul.
That's 2 on KJ Simpson, so 2 fouls on Colorado's top scorer in the first 2.5 minutes of the game.
And he fouled. Sadly, his dad's unable to play tonight across the mountains in Salt Lake City against the Jazz.
Yeah, he's banged up. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kobe Johnson, long 2, and it's 8-4 USC.
Great. Johnny Wright in for the injured Vince DePrince. What a force he is.
Here's Williams putting it on the deck. The floater is good. Beautiful move by Cody Williams. Zone defense by USC.
Hadley's got to have a big game tonight.
He'll take the long one. Around and down for Javon Hadley. He's now 6 of 8 from 3 in conference games.
He needs to shoot more. Have you ever seen Nikola Jokic play?
Rodman answers for 3.
Now here's a spirited, and what a staff they have.
Great IQ. As Andy Enfield was telling us today, really understands the game, which obviously is not surprising given there's Kobe Johnson. Driving lane cut off. And the ball taken away.
Luke O'Brien, Littleton, Colorado. Senior, beautiful pass.
And the basket for KJ Simpson. The first points of the night for Colorado.
The Pasta Jays, which can feed them if they get even more hungry. Beautiful drive. Oh.
Sellers missed the lip, and he got it back, though. Simpson just fell asleep, and Sellers puts it in. And Tad Boyle called for a technical. It was not even the Colorado by 8. You have to wonder if Colorado, as Rodman scores to push the lead to 10, if Colorado's watching USC warm up, they don't see Boogie.
He was a different player. He focused on the one thing, on getting rebounds.
Here's a 3 from Page. Arrington Page drills it. His first collegiate start. He hasn't scored yet. 0 for 2 from the floor. He does have an assist, and his team's up 13. Beautiful. Johnson scores and 1. It's a 15-point lead and a chance. James still looking for his first points. He's played 10 minutes so far in his first start. Came off the bench his first 8 games of the year. Sellers gets the bounce.
The shooting ability of this lineup. No Boogie Ellis.
James puts it on the floor, drives, gets it blocked by Cody Williams.
Great play, Bronny.
Throwing it off of Hammond out of bounds, going to stay with USC. 7 to shoot for the Trojans.
So Bronny, who has grown up at the highest levels of everything that this life has to offer, when he comes down that lane like that, just next week, UCLA and USC, who are playing tomorrow at the Galen Center at 12 noon. UCLA undefeated at the second-ranked team. Isaiah Sellers.
How about Sellers? He's got 11 points tonight. Sellers on the year averages 5 points per game, getting more minutes because of the injuries. Sophomore from Hayward, California.
Will this be the next story of along the lines of the John Stockton legendary story? Fourth down.
KJ Simpson with the flush at 6'2". But Oregon did win, so the Ducks are 5-0 in the league. Arizona State's 4-1, and then you got pretty much everybody else 3-10 in the standings, separated by just one game. De Silva, that was pretty good. They hung with Oregon today. They got a win over this Colorado team. Another three for Sellers, who's got 14 in the first half.
Last second shot time, Bronny just controlling it. His poise and confidence is just remarkable for being only 20 years old.
Isaiah Sellers got free and hits from mid-range. What a first half for Isaiah Sellers. 16 points. He averages 5 per game. Here's Williams with 5 seconds to go in the half.
He never plays, please.
Williams with 2, drives, layup is good. Beautiful shot by Cody Williams off the glass at the buzzer.
Wow. The Buffalo is struggling, but USC just absolutely magnificent. Down the lane. Change of pace, hesitation. Beautiful floater with the left hand. Absolutely spectacular over the outstretched arm of Vince DePrince, who's up there above the square. Time for a
11 right now over Colorado on the road. The Buffaloes back home after playing 3 straight road games. They lost them all. Here's De Silva in the lane. Pretty move. He needs to be more assertive, Bill.
You ever been to Munich?
Yes.
One of the great cities of the world. Gateway to Bavaria. Yeah.
Here's
my goodness.
Hadley, and he gets the bounce. So Javon Hadley.
He's got this place going here in Boulder. Launching pad to the universe. Great pass. Throw it down, Vince DePrince.
How about Kobe Johnson with the recognition there?
Let me see your press pass.
Pasta.
Oh, he's back over here to our right.
Here's Simpson.
Great defense, Harry Hornery. Toowoomba, Australia.
Simpson picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the first half. Pretty move there. Push shot.
With his own volition and movement.
He's a statue.
Great
shot
defense
from LeBron James Jr. He got it blocked. Here comes Colorado with numbers, 3-on-2. Hadley gives it up to Silva. Can't finish. Lampkin with the putback. And it's down to 5.
Timeout, USC. Run harder down the court. Nice.
Lampkin did. He got deep position, scores, and a foul. A 3-point opportunity for Eddie Lampkin. The TCU transfer has brought a lot of leadership to this Colorado team.
The oldest guy on the team, Eddie Lampkin, from Houston. 22 years old after 3 years with Jamie Dixon at TCU. He's from Houston, which is the 4th largest city in America, Eddie Lampkin. He's from the Cypress neighborhood on the north, which the Aztecs were finally fortunately able to win with some very fortuitous calls by the position.
Kobe Johnson no good, but there is Kajani Wright with a stick back.
This for demolition. Great defense, Kobe Johnson.
Johnson, one of the top steals men in the Pac-12, but he gives it right back, and a layup by Hadley. Back to 2 points.
Jackson Shellstad from Oregon. That guy can really play. Oregon won again, right?
They did. They're 5-0, the only unbeaten team in conference play. Turnover by Colorado. Out of control of Sellers, lost the ball, and now a breakaway. Hammond to the open floor. Wright will challenge. Basket is good, and we're tied at 43.
Tremendous transition.
Shot clock at 7, they switch.
But this team for USC should not play one-on-one basketball.
Page 3 short, there's Wright, put back
Beautiful.
from Kajani Wright. He's done a nice job off the bench.
In the history of all sports, he said college athletics needs 3 tiers and 3 different commissioners. Bronny can't get it to fall. Buffalo's surging back here, trying to take the lead for the first time seemingly forever.
Here's O'Brien. Oh! Colorado finally in front, 46-45. They've come back from down 13 at halftime. First lead since 5 minutes into the game.
You still haven't answered my earlier question. Have you ever seen Nikola Jokic play? Great
Almost
defense.
A turnover. It is a turnover. Hadley. And James lets him go for the layup. Timeout USC. There was many points in the second half in 11 minutes as they had the entire first half.
Offense wins.
De Silva's 3, good. De Silva, 12 points, and Colorado by 4.
Mom down here to Boulder from Greeley, the family's hometown.
And De Silva almost got the steal.
Whoa.
Rodman throws it right to Williams for the slam. Colorado's defense.
History between Andy Enfield and Ted Boyle. DJ Rodman wisely tries to keep it in play, but the anticipation of Cody Williams. Wow.
That's 10 points now for Williams. The USC, the Trojans, haven't even had a shot attempt in the last few possessions.
Oh, great back cut. Now that's offense.
Sellers finally
Gets
gets
an extension of his mind. Beautiful player. Beautiful human being. They're daring him to shoot.
Johnson penetrates,
Whoa.
fires to Iwachukwu, scores with the left hand. Pretty finish. And Vince now 10 points. Rodman has 10 for USC.
What's
as
the
well.
combined numbers for the Vince the Prince and Kajani Wright?
Well, Vince is 5 of 7 to the floor. I don't know who's Johnny's numbers right now. He's on it.
Yeah, but you're the
Hold
guy.
on, I'm trying to watch the game.
You're the guy
here.
playing fantasy.
I've got a
sports
stat
for
monitor
money.
that I have to change
Beautiful play,
to be able to give you the answer. And while I'm doing
pools,
and maybe that's where Dion's going to catch up on the Australian Open coming up. Coach Prime having a little fun here with our camera operator, just spinning him around here in his chair as Coach Prime leaves to check out the 2024 Australian Open coverage coming up. Djokovic match starts at 3 Eastern. 35 though in the second half for the Buffaloes. Can SC get a stop? Shot clock down to 5. Williams into the paint.
Oh,
Sweeping hook is good. So skilled, the freshman from Gilbert.
marvelous job. Beautiful back cut by DJ Rodman. And the way that Vince the Prince is passing that ball up there.
Rodman gives
Cody.
it up. Shot clock down to 5. Spinning his Page. Lost the ball. Turnover. Simpson in transition. And the chase down block by Page. What a play by Arrington Page. Sellers trying to create some airspace.
Whoa.
Puts up an air ball, but touched last by Colorado.
In transition, KJ Simpson's going to come up with it. He has no idea that Arrington Page is coming from behind, and that's why you don't jump up for layups. You jump out. I love it when you talk about milking. Let it fly, KJ.
He's open, and he hits. That might be the dagger. Colorado up 10.
Don't go out on a limb.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hard screen. But they didn't call the foul because that was the same thing Hornery did where they did call a foul.
Great.
Hornery missed the 3. Rebound,
Just
Hadley.
too good.
And USC's going to have to foul here. De Silva instead drives, hangs, but missed. Lampkin there, and down. And then he barks at a USC player. Got to be careful not to get teed up after that. And now a technical on Andy Enfield. Mad at the officiating.
Eddie Lampkin, what a play, my goodness.
So Colorado comes back from 13 down at halftime, a score that Bill says never matters. And the Buffaloes, with Lampkin getting the crowd going, dapping up everybody in sight on their way to victory.
What do you get by leading at halftime?
A lead at halftime.
Listen to the chants. They're chanting for Eddie Vedder. Eddie,
I don't think so.
Eddie,
I think
throw it down, big man. This is massive. And so Larry Saul said, "You're coming with me." And it's just it's
great.
Greatest story ever told. Eddie Lampkin Jr. named in honor of his dad, Eddie Sr.
So 1 out of 2 at the line on the technicals. And USC ball down 13.
Send it back, Cody.
Williams with the block.
Cody versus Kobe. Try to keep that one straight. So Arrington Page trying to mix it up a little bit.
And the USC, hopefully for its case, gets Josh Morgan and Boogie Ellis back for the game in Arizona on Wednesday night.
These guys have enough with this squad. They just got to play like they played in the first half. They showed it to us. We know they can do it. But you got to do that all the time. It's not easy.
Hadley missed the floater. Rebound Hornery. But Colorado will go to 12-5, 3-3 in conference play as Johnson hits a 3. USC will drop to 8-9 and 2-4 in the Pac-12. Colorado goes to 10-0 at home. Their average margin of victory at home this season is 20 points per game. They win this one by 10, 68-58. Their best start at home since 2014. Go Walton, I'm Dave Pat. 2024 Australian Open coming up.
The celebration of life underway. Congratulations, you're alive.